The shutdown is already affecting President Obama's schedule. We learned this morning that next week's trip to Asia is being cut short. Major Garrett is at the White House. Major, good morning.
Well, good morning, Nora and Charlie. The White House just announced that because of a lack of government workers due to the shutdown, the president has had to cancel planned visits next week to Malaysia and the Philippines. Other parts of the president's schedule have also been canceled. And as disruptive as these cancellations have been, many here at the White House fear that this battle over the shutdown is a mere prelude to a much larger, more economically consequential fight over the debt ceiling. Now, these are two separate issues. One is funding the government on a day-to-day basis. That's to end the shutdown. The other issue is providing the legal authority for the government to borrow the money it needs to finance nearly $17 trillion in debt and avoid a government default. Now, top advisors here at the White House say they now wonder if House Republicans will endure a government shutdown and continue their fight over the Affordable Care Act until the government authority expires on October 17th. Now, Treasury Secretary Jack Lew sent a letter to Congress yesterday urging Congress to raise the debt ceiling because he said he has no more authority to borrow money to avoid default after October 17th. Now, the president today here at the White House meets at noon with top Wall Street executives to discuss the economic consequences of a potential default and to urge those Wall Street executives to lobby Republicans on the Hill to increase the government's borrowing authority without condition and without delay. Now, a default would jeopardize the economy in a couple of ways. Economists believe it could lower the United States' credit rating, create a sell-off on Wall Street, and quite possibly lead employers who've just begun hiring workers to tighten their belts. As Nancy said, Charlie and Nora, there are no negotiations going on between this White House and congressional leaders on the shutdown or this looming default crisis. And the question here at the White House is how long can the White House hold on to that position of no negotiations at all?